We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Polar Bears and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Kevin Muscara will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding in, Ryan McDaniel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Brock Barreto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 14 homers, and 44 RBIs. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Jeremy Pitts, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Pitch on the way.
0-1.
Windup and the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The first baseman.
At the plate now, George Edler. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He enters play here today sitting at exactly 100 runs driven in for the year. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-1 the count. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Quentin Broadway, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. Syracuse leads this one 2-0. Michael Gomes, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Digging in, Preston Rivera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. So now to the plate, David Robbins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
A 1-1. Gomes has compiled just under 130 innings of work, and he's worked to a 1.10 whip in that time. Just a little over a base runner per inning. Very impressive. Swing and a liner. Foul. Rivera aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Standing in now, Kurt Mateo. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Randy Sneed, and it's fouled away. Comes into play here at 273. 28 home runs and 79 RBIs. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Ready on 1 and 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Donald. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Orioles strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Sito Nakajima. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the third baseman, Tom Wood.
Digging in, Tom Wood, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Blanco moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Colin Watney. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready now for Baltimore, Mark Bolich. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 and 2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. In now for the O's, Elmer Veras, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So stepping in, Saul Blanco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The next 1-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. McDaniel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Ryan McDaniel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping up to the plate, Brock Barreto, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. 32 now for the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Ricky Marchand, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit well on the ground to first. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And there's ball one. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McDaniel is there to put it away for out number one. Now at the plate, Preston Rivera. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Fouled away. Rivera hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2026 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, David Robbins, and it's fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Riding in once again, George Edler. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
To the plate now, Quentin Broadway, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Broadway has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Rivera is right there, 1 down. Now batting, Sito Nakajima. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
One out and a runner on second base. Two now. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Stepping in, Tom Wood, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Kurt Mateo.
Third baseman, Kurt Mateo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mateo is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Randy Sneed. Here's the first pitch to him.
That pitch is out.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
One ball,
No
1
runs,
strike.
2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A bouncer to the left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
At the plate now, Tim Donald will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. McDaniel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now to the plate, Mark Bolich. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Bolich, a 36-year-old veteran. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Orioles have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Standing in now, Elmer Veras, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Shoots this one over to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now to the plate, Saul Blanco hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Colin Watney. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Blanco. A throw down to first, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan McDaniel. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robbins will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Orioles,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage, a nice breaking ball he snapped over, or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Preston Rivera will swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. Sliding into the box, David Robbins, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. He's set. Now the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Mateo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Outside, 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
In now, Randy Sneed. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Tim Donald. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Wheatley hit to third. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-3 Baltimore. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jeremy Pitts.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And that's in there. 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, so the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you've said it, Dio. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Ricky Marchand is the 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one after the foul ball there. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out with the man at first. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall. And he's in safely to third as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home from first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Chris Paddock, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Stepping in now, Sito Nakajima, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Count now a ball and a strike. One and 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. The ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Baltimore's out in front, 5-4. Carlos Rocha will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. ready to take his hacks again. Mark Bolich, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Line drive to center field. Broadway is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Elmer Veras. He singled his last time up. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hot shot to third. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Saul Blanco. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tom Wood.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Hops this one up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Colin Watney, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Plate now, Ryan McDaniel. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Barry Drew. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Preston Rivera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So now to the plate, David Robbins, swing and a liner. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Lined into left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Kurt Mateo will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McDaniel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randy Sneed. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses, ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Sneed is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
A ball and a strike now. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
(3-1).
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They lead it 5-4. Douglas O'Keefe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brock Moretto. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. O'Keefe has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now, in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
In now, George Edler, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. the 1-0. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the 8th coming up. All even at 5 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Tim Donald.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Tim Donald.
First offering on its way.
Pull, that's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah. One ball, one strike. Hey!
Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Digging in now, Mark Bolich. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Edler is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elmer Veras. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Drilled to the right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Ready once again, Saul Blanco. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Eli Granger was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Barry Drew will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. from the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Granger, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Preston Rivera in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ready on 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
1-2. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A 1-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. Veras rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, David Robbins, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. One and 2. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Stepping in now, Kurt Mateo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.